top of the morning to you lads. How's it going, all? Staying away from the Rona. These are gonna be a lot of pandemic vlogs, boys and girls and transgenders, so listen up! Not too long ago, about a couple of weeks ago, we were blowing up in America with COVID. As usual, we were getting nearly 300,000 reported infections a day. Now, assuming the numbers are anything to go by, reported infections are under 200,000. They're averaging around 150 to 170,000. So it's starting to calm down. Now, with Joe Biden as president, one of his first priorities is to end the pandemic. So he wants to push out more vaccine. He wants to ramp up production, get more vaccine out. He wants to hire more staff and get more funding going to administer these vaccines. We're probably going to approve another COVID vaccine sometime next month. And that vaccine is going to be awesome. It's going to be one of two vaccines that are going to be out soon that may be a game changer in ending this pandemic. Why? Because this vaccine and the other vaccine, the AstraZeneca, probably not saying it right, but it's from University of Oxford, and that vaccine and the Johnson & Johnson vaccines may be one of the biggest, most crucial vaccines to really get a hold of this pandemic, because at least the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, I'm not sure about the one from the University of Oxford, but at least from the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, it only requires one shot. We don't know what the efficiency rate is right now, but it's probably going to be at least like 60 to 80%. That's my prediction. And it's a lot cheaper to make. You can keep it in the fridge, and it can last up to 6 months. It doesn't require ultra cold storage like the other two vaccines that are currently being utilized in America right now. The Pfizer and Moderna vaccines require ultra freezing temperatures, and when they're getting ready to use them, they gotta use them within like 3 or 4 days, which just isn't practical. So the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, and I think the Oxford vaccine as well, are going to be the more practical vaccines that can reach a lot more people across the entire world. Because you can just keep them in a regular fridge for up to 6 months. And you can make them a lot quicker and easier, and they're cheaper. So I feel like those are going to be the go-to vaccines that most of the world is going to utilize in the long run. We'll have to wait and see, because right now it's all speculation. We don't have any conclusive data from these other two vaccines. We will find out the data on the Johnson & Johnson vaccine sometime in February, which is next month. We're about a week and a half away from February. I am excited, but knowing that we already have two vaccines in America, and we've already been utilizing those two vaccines, the pandemic is already very slowly but surely starting to calm down. We still have to wear a mask and social distance, but for the time being, if the numbers are anything to go by, the infection rate is very, very slowly but surely going down, which is good. So that being said, I'll be sure to keep updating you from here on out on the COVID situation in America and throughout the world as we know it. With all that grubbish, hubbish, delicious, scrumptious vaccine news. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Can't even see my face.